Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Yo Talk podcast. My name is Prince Mays. How are you today? Hope well. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I hope you're blessed and feeling it. Yesterday was my 27th birthday, so I'm officially in the 27 club. Hey. Um, I did not as I didn't have any plans for yesterday. Um, Went out, hung out with the family, just chilled. And honestly, I had some. Let me turn echo down. I had some fun time. I had some fun times, but it was like I was irritated for a good chunk of the day, and it didn't help that my daughters were just so fussy. And I have two. I have two. One 2 years old. Another one just turned one. The 2 year old typically sleeps fine. The 1 year old has been waking up throughout the night, and it's because she's teething. Rough. So like lack of sleep, not quality of sleep is not as good as it is, but it's not as bad as it's been in the past. Um, and then yesterday, it was my 2 year old who was just irate. We were not prepared. We didn't charge any of the electronics, so it was rough. Um, and like I was just frustrated all day. It's like there were times where I like ignore the frustration. I vlogged a little bit. Got a new subscriber too. It was I was just vlogging around, just to get a vibe for it, get a feel for it, because I bought myself a gift. It's a like monopod tripod thing, like a vlogger set kit from Walmart, and from Walmart, and I was just like playing with it, get the vibe from it, and while I was walking around, I got two very good positive. What's that called? Not positive feedback. Yeah, we'll just call it positive feedback. But it was just like reassuring me, like, all right, this is fun. And it's weird because like I know I don't live in the most like crazy populated place, but it's. Hold on, let me turn the volume down even more. How do I? Oh, sorry. That sounds better. I like the way I sound. It automatically goes into pro mode. That's something I need to look forward to correct at all times. But it was just nice to get that reassurance. They see me. I was like talking to my daughter. I was like, "This is my vlog," and I was like, "This is my vlog of my birthday." And one guy, he was working. He was like, "Oh, happy birthday! Have a great one!" And all this stuff. So I was like, "Oh, thanks." And then another customer shopping just stopped and talked to me about streaming and like just recording yourself, and got a new follower that way. I was like, hey, I'm for it. If you're watching this, hey, I see you. Or I don't see you now, you see me, but thank you for subscribing. um it was just another thing. I was just like, this is a sign. This is definitely good motivation to keep going. But it was just very overall the day. I was like very irritated until I did something for myself. I wanted to clean up because the house is not where I wanted to be. Just because like work and we got a pup. He's 12 weeks. He's either 12 weeks or 13. I can't remember. Super young pup, and it's like so we essentially have three kids in the house full time, and it's just so much work. Like something cleaning should take an hour, it ends up taking three times as long because while you're cleaning, you have to clean up the messes that they make while you're cleaning. It's just like a vicious cycle that can like be rough working full time. It's rough right now, but finding the perseverance to get through that is critical to my success over the next year. Um, and I'm just like the house is getting where I need it to get at for me to really dive in on this stuff and really focus and not to be like, oh, I gotta divulge so much of my free time to like cleaning and all the other fun things that come with parenting. But like going forward, I have to make sure I do stuff that bring me peace, and I encourage you to do the same. So like I was irritated, and I was like got home, and like we spent a lot of time driving around and like going places and hanging out, and it was really enjoyable. Like I got to spend it with people that I want to spend it with, whether that be text call, in person. But like I was about to cut the grass real quick, so it was supposed to thunderstorm early in the day, and it didn't. We actually got home, we had time, and I was like, oh, I've been meaning to do this stuff, like clean up outside. And then I was just like, I was about to do that, and I was like, I'm gonna shoot some. I'm gonna play and like shoot some hoops. I'm gonna enjoy myself. Um, I do have to return that hoop though, because that thing came damaged. But I was while I was there, I was shooting some hoops, and I was just like, this is relaxing. This is peaceful. I was just able to zone out and shoot, and I haven't shot around in like years since like high school probably, and just to zone out, just shoot, and it was just like nothing. And the form is getting there. It's get it's getting there. I'm a little rusty, not as rusty as I was, but I'm getting there. You know, the shot gonna be lethal. But I've just been like, I took that time, and it started raining, and I was still playing. I used to do that as a kid, and I was just like, why not? And I was just shooting around. My daughter came and started shooting, and then it started raining. Then everybody else went in the house. I was still shooting around, and it was so peaceful. I was just zoned out to just relax and just not think about it, no pressure, just zoned out, enjoying myself. And honestly, I was in flow. If you know what that means, flow is just a state where it's just like it's effortlessly, shots is hit, you know. And I have a goal to hit a certain amount of shots each day. I'm not trying to go to the NBA. I'm not trying to play collegiate level. I just want to be able to play pickup when I choose to do so, and embarrass you. And that doesn't take really a lot, because most people ain't putting up shots every day. And that's kind of going into where I'm at, and everything else, like consistently putting in the work, where it's like, what's the saying? If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. That's like the type of energy I'm on, and like that's part of the preparation of like the next year for me. Just staying ready, so I ain't got to get ready, whether that be from content or like keeping my house together, or like whatever, every aspect that I want to be great in, I want to stay ready at. I don't want to have to like, oh, hurry up, maybe like last minute. I don't like that. I'm not built for that. I like to take my time and make sure it's done right. Um, and that shows in everything. And it's just getting to the point of self awareness that I'm like, okay, it's like, and before, like I just had all day to do it. If I was working, it wasn't like, it wasn't like I have to work a certain amount of hours. It wasn't like there was no pressure with work. It was just like you know. Now it's like a sense of duty, and responsibility, and getting that to not consume everything. And it's easy to like lose track, be like, oh, I gotta be at work like depending on where you work, 8 to 12 hours a day. But it's like, if there's 168 hours in a week, oh, this is why the house needs to be together. But getting to the point where you understand, like, there's 168 hours in a week. I can spare like 3 to 5 hours on this, and like really let that compound and grow and do what I needed to do. Um, it's for several reasons. This is therapeutic. This is a stream of income. This is a way to really reach and impact people. Like, I really like doing that. I really like pouring into people. Bible says, my cup runneth over. It's like, what are you running over into? It's like, that's a challenge for you. What are you running over into? What are you flowing over into? And like, for a while I felt empty, but now I'm at the point where I'm like, I spill out, here's a little bit, a little razzle dazzle, a little drizzle. Yeah. And that's okay. We should all be running over and pouring into others, whether that be directly or indirectly. Like this is indirectly. I'm indirectly pouring into you, whoever you are. And hopefully I'm making it more, whether that's easy to maintain where you're at to get to the next phase, or if it's like to reinvigorate you to do more and go to the next level, or it's like just to help you keep going or elevate, or even if sometimes you have to scale back, like, oh, I need to like step back from this for a little bit. I just think whatever you need to do to be at peace with your life, as long as it doesn't like hurt anyone else. And that's what we all should be working towards. I'm in a 27 club. I really used to think, so if you don't know what 27 club is, it's a club where, high profile individuals just like die at that age. I really, for the longest time, was like, this is me. But I don't really think that. I think for me, it's more so like, it's a real good time to like really dive into the success building phase. And it's like, it's so wild. I'm 27. I'm so wild. I'm 27. It's a beautiful thing. I'm super early. I'm not like late to the party. It's right on time. The timing is real good for me. And I know it's, at times I get frustrated because I'm like, I think back to the days when I literally had hours at my disposal every day, hours. I'm like, oh, if I had this time, it'd be over. And I tried to not get sucked up in that life of like, oh, I had it so good before, because it's like, that's not going to do anything for me now. I can reflect and learn from that time. But like, I don't have the time that I once had. And that's part of the trade-offs of like responsibility. I just have to get better at making things easier to hit all the boxes and checkpoints that I need to hit and that I want to hit along the way. That's all I honestly have time for. I have to get back to work. But let this motivate you. I challenge you to just find pockets of peace and go forth and learn from whatever you have to learn from, and do what you have to do in the midst. You are great. You can do whatever you choose to do. Make sure you do it. Don't hesitate or wait around for anything. Go be great. Find your pockets of peace, because you finding your peace allows you to take a moment, breathe, relax, zone out, and like go for what you really want to do. And that really helps you impact others, whether it's your friends, family, people that you don't really come in contact with. You can't pour from an empty cup, so make sure your cup is full and running over. Be great. Find your pockets of peace. Have a blessed day. All right, so now I'm going to shut off. Thank you for tuning in for the Ill Talk podcast. I am your host, Prince Mays. I am going to shut off the recording for the audio portion, and you have a blessed day. Now I'm going to turn off the video portion for that. Please have a great day. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Peace.